Hi, I'm Brandon Carlisle, and I want to tell you a little bit about my life and why I want to transform with First Form. So I'll start off. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Kristen. We have a gorgeous little girl, Riley, who's 5. She's about to turn 6. And that's where this is all going to start and kind of transform from there. And so Riley, at the age of 5, is a huge dreamer, like all kids are. And that's amazing. We love it. And her dreams are constantly changing. She wants to be a doctor. She wants to be a nurse and work with her mom. She wants to be a vet. She wants to be a princess. She wants to be a dancer, and it's amazing. And so we're always telling her, you can do whatever you want to do. When you grow up, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And I know she can, and she will, and it's going to be an exciting day. But a while back, she'd asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up when I was a kid. And that was a very easy answer for me. I'd always wanted to play professional football. All through elementary, middle school, high school. That's what I wanted to do. And she asked me why I never played. And I didn't really have a good answer. I'm like, it just never happened, And then as I thought about it time and time again about why it never actually happened, I can just chalk it up to the fact is that I've half-assed everything throughout my life. And that's just, as I look back through everything, I really have. And I've never fully committed, never fully pushed myself and tried to accomplish the things I wanted to. So when I was young and in middle school, in the beginning of high school, I had really good grades. I worked out consistently all the time, trying to better myself so I could make it to that college stage as a stepping stone to go play professional football. So as I got older, started half-assing more and more. My grades, they weren't terrible, but they slacked. I was half-assing school, started half-assing workouts. When I worked out hard, but I didn't do it consistently all the time enough to keep myself in the best condition to go and try to succeed as a college football player, which is a really hard thing to do. I got some offers and everything like that from a small college and everything like that, and it was kind of just discouraging to me because I didn't get any D1 offers. So I was going to take some offers, and I just ended up half-assing it, got in a little bit of trouble, kind of dropped it for a second, walked on to USU, got there, I was gung-ho. Strength coaches were really liking what I was doing. Started half-assing it and dropped that not even halfway through the semester. And so then I got into construction, decided, and I was going to I'll do construction and I'll go to school, just do college, so that way I'll get a college degree. Same thing there with college. I just started half-assing again, dropped out of college. Nothing really came of it. And so I looked for another way to be competitive, because even if I never fully committed anything, I love competition. I love competing. I always want to try to be the best, even though I never fully put my best foot forward in doing that. I've always wanted to. So as I got into it, I became a personal trainer. I started working out pretty good, but I never really had a goal with it. And then I started CrossFit. So I started in CrossFit. I was like, I could be good at this. I could do this well. And so I started doing it decently, consistently, but same thing, never committed, where I did full-on dieting, worked out hard 6 days a week, twice a week. I never actually put my best foot forward, even though I was doing really well in local competitions. I was getting close to qualifying for regionals and everything like that. I never fully committed to it, half-assed it. Owned a CrossFit gym for a little while, and then I got into it. Olympic lifting, because with my gym, same thing, I half-assed, ended up selling, which was a bad sell and a bad decision, but it just happened. And then, so I got into Olympic lifting. I'm like, hey, I could be good at this too. Same kind of thing. I'm like, yeah, this would be fun. It would be fun to be a competitor in this and do this. And so I had decent numbers. I went to the state championship, won a state championship, and then I was like, oh yeah, this would be fun. I want to compete at a national level. Half-assed it, never did it. I mean, so after the Olympic lifting, I just started cycling of where I'd go a couple months where I was working out here and there pretty good, and then not working out at all. And right now I've been in one of those stages where I hadn't been working out at all. I'm getting chubby, everything like that. And then, so now as I look at it, it's just been either, now it's smaller cycles, but it used to be bigger cycles of me half-ass trying it, but never fully committing, and then just not trying at all. And then I started thinking about how much I do that in my life, not just in the workout sense, like the times that I half-ass being a husband. Like, yeah, honey, I'll get the lawn mowed on Saturday, or yeah, I'm gonna do the dishes when I go home. I'm gonna finish that shed. I'm gonna paint that room that takes me 4 weeks to 4 months to do, and how half-assed that is, and it's just ridiculous. And then I even do it sometimes with my parenting. I'm like, Riley, yeah, that's great. I'll do that. We'll do that, and I'll do this for you. We'll do that Saturday. We'll do this, and and I promise all this stuff that I never go through with doing. And that's really not the kind of person that I want to be. And I think it's like pretty embarrassing that that's what happens. And I mean, I'm not saying it's like that all the time, but I've never been great at anything. And it's not the kind of role model I want to be for my daughter, especially as she's getting older and looking to, have good role models and people to look up to that she wants to be like and she wants to inspire to be. And so I need to change that about myself and do something that she can be proud of and that she can look up to and see that that's something you can do because, my dad did it. And so I think First Form is a great company to do that with. I mean, if you look at Mr. Fusella and everything he's done for the company and how far he's brought that company, and I mean, I know it's taken him these 17 years of everything else to get to where the place he wants to be and do the job that he wants to do. And so reading his stuff on Instagram and following his podcast is really inspiring to me. And it's just embarrassing that it's taken me this long to decide that I really need to change. And so I think First Form's a great place to do it. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing it, making my transformation physically, mentally, and doing things, stepping outside the box and putting myself all in everything that I can. I know it's going to be hard, I know it's going to be long, but my goals are just going to be, I'm specifically going to write down goals every day, weekly goals, monthly goals, and year goals, and they're not just going to be transforming my body and getting into the best physical shape that I want to be in, but it's going to be the best person I want to be. It's going to be the best dad, the best husband, and not only that, eventually try to do other dreams that I want to do. And so I think the easiest part of my challenge of that is going to be obviously the physical part. I think that'll be the easy and fun part for me. So I'm ready to do it, and I'm going to start hitting it hard, making every training session count, push myself every time, following a diet, meal planning, meal prepping, and supplementing myself the way I need to perform. And my main goals on my performance are to build more lean muscle mass and just be strong as fuck. So this is my wake the fuck up, Brandon. Stop half-assing. Let's get shit done. And so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm excited to do it and start it. And so I'm going to call this my full-ass transformation.